where is the best place for sandwiches at Disney World?
Princess Bear here today. We're on a hunt for stuff between bread.
We're going to get a sandwich.
Yes, but we need to figure out which place is the best. So as your number one choice of foodie infotainment, we're here to try all the things so you don't have to. So remember, she's vegan. I'm not. Let's go get our bread.
It's time for Foodie and Chill. So this may not look like much to you. This is a cucumber salad wrap, and I could have gotten other things. There are customizable sandwiches as well, but I wanted this, and it comes with this hummus, which is great. You can just eat it, use it with this wrapped, and it's a boar's head sandwich shop. So all of the normal boar's head things that you would get at the grocery store, if you have boar's head, is available there, including this hummus. I did ask for extra hummus on the side, and that is 100% the way to go. It is fresh ingredients, fresh lettuce, fresh cucumber, tastes like a salad in a wrap with hummus, which is actually very refreshing on this beautiful afternoon. I really enjoy this, more than I expected to. Now, is it the best sandwich at Disney World? I don't think so, but it's up there. I would give it a 4 out of 5 wraps. It's wrapalicious.
Now, if you've never heard of Chippendale Cafe, that's because it's been a closely, I wouldn't say guarded secret, but kept secret amongst mostly the golfing community here at Walt Disney World, because the not only this one, but the other golf course near Grand Floridian and Polynesian also has a Chippendale's Cafe. Hiding sandwiches, we for a long time thought that Disney World needed a deli. Turns out they have a mini one. We've been sleeping on it because we just needed a reason to do this, but we found a reason so we can share it with all of you. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Nice little spread of the hummus. I would say it meets my expectations. Luckily, they do have the ability to customize some of these things. So if you wanted to add like a tomato or whatnot, they do have other veggies down there. I'm glad they usually have the option on the board of a vegan as-is item that doesn't need to be modified, because you know what? Not everybody wants to eat meat. Some of us are meatless. Some of us are only meat. But either way, we like options for our community. As far as this wrap goes, it doesn't exceed my expectations, so I'm giving it like a corporate, performance review. I'm giving it a 2.75 out of 5 applause. I'm glad it's here, but I think they can do a little bit better.
I just finished my first half of my wrap, and on the very bottom was Italian dressing and like a tomato. So really they just need to spread out the tomato or add another one, and then spread out the Italian dressing, and then put the hummus in. Actually, no, I like the hummus on the side better than in the wrap. So do the hummus on the side, dip it every single time, and then have that nice, like, fully dressed Italian cucumber salad wrap. And like this is really, yeah, I would say my rating is better. Or my rating stands because I had a higher rating. I think Bear didn't get to try it, and so he didn't really give it a fair rating.
To judging a sandwich place, you have to wonder, is the best judge of a sandwich place how they do the classics, or is it like a custom sandwich is the best way to judge a sandwich place, or do you go with how well they do their own spin on the unique stuff? So they have represented here an ultimate grilled cheese, Swiss cheddar and American, all in this huge portion. Disney grilled cheese. I would never expect a Disney grilled cheese to be this massive, but lo and behold, here we are. Warm, buttery, just the right amount of cheese. Melty, not like cheese pull melty, but like cheese to where it's like that nice in-between state between like molten lava and like actual solid cheese. The bread is nice and buttered, got a nice crisp on it. Not too crispy, but not too soft either. I like that. As far as ultimate grilled cheese, they're throwing their hat in the ring, and I am horribly impressed. I've been this impressed with the grilled cheese since the princess first told me after we met. that most people put butter on their bread before they do their grilled cheese, whereas I was just putting it straight in the pan with no butter. I know. With this one, 4.25 out of 5 claws. As the most boring bear of the bunch, I went with a turkey and Swiss. Did they have other things? Yes. But I like turkey sandwiches. If you haven't seen me mow down the turkey sandwich at Kentucky Café, I love me a good turkey sandwich. This is turkey Swiss on, well, it looks like just regular sliced wheat bread. There's some lettuce in here, Swiss cheese, and a single, very, maybe needs to spend some time at the gym looking tomato, but it is in fact there. There is no sauce to speak of on here. No mustard, no mayo. It's just turkey Swiss, lettuce, and tomato.
There are the condiments down there, though.
Okay. Yes, you can add condiments on your own. They do have condiments available. They definitely do have mayo and mustard. So go to town. While the bread is nothing to write home about, what does stand out is the quality of the deli meat. That is definitely a boar's head meat. You don't get like that slimy, low-quality deli meat where you get like the pre-packaged deli meats like Oscar Mayer. Yeah, it's a little bit of shade. But it's actually quality meat, fresh lettuce. Even the tomato, as small as it is fresh. It's a nice, thick turkey sandwich. If I golfed, I could see eating this going full speed down a green on a golf cart. I would give this a 3.75 out of 5 claws. Chippendale Cafe has officially thrown its hat in the ring.
Is it the best place for sandwiches?
I guess we don't know till we test it against everybody else, right?
Yeah, so I guess we gotta try another place. But overall, I would say if you want like a fresh sandwich, this is the place to come. Either here or the one over by the Poly in Shades of Green.
Yeah, and even still, if you happen to be at Saratoga during the day before, what is it, 4 o'clock?
5.
5 o'clock? And you don't want to go to Artist Palette, you can just go downstairs to Chippendale Cafe and get a sandwich. They got cocktails down there too.
And breakfast.
Yes, and we were able to get, I was able to get a sandwich, a bag of chips, and a beer for right around $16.
Yeah, $15.50.
Which at Disney is not bad, but off to more.
If you look online, you may only see a vegetable sandwich on the Earl of Sandwich menu for the vegans, and the first time that we ever did a review here, I got that sandwich and I hated it. Afterwards, we had a jackfruit sandwich we reviewed here, and I'm sad that one's not here anymore. But there is the Cannonballs that is never on the menu online, but always available and always on the menu here in the stove. So here we go, vegan cannonball, vegan cheese, vegan thing. It so tastes like a pizza. I cannot place it, but there's something at Universal that reminds me of this. And it's very like, I don't know, usually when I eat this, it's during the holiday season because Bear will get the holiday sandwich and we'll come here and it's part of like our tree crawl, which please watch out this year. We do that every year and it's amazing. But it's just giving me like some other pizza maybe that I have had in the past that I wasn't as much into, and I don't know, this, it's like ho-hum. It's definitely better than it was in the past because the bread is a little bit crunchier, but it's still like not that flavorful. And I wish the jackfruit dish was still here because that one was a little bit better. But either way, I don't think that this is the best sandwich. And I actually think that the Chippendales wrap, once you got like the Italian seasoning, cucumber, tomato, lettuce, and hummus all in the same bite, that like, that's way better than this. And I could have gotten that in a sandwich instead of a wrap, but the wrap was amazing. So I don't know, I think that Chippendale is better than Earl of Sandwich. I will give this a 3 out of 5 sandwich.
Cannonballs, and I'm not talking about the way y'all be jumping in Disney pools. Everyone says that the holiday sandwich here is the best sandwich. It's not available only for holidays. It's here literally all year long. So I have absolutely no idea why they call it the holiday turkey, but yet they do. But for the princess, her all-year option is just this Cannonball vegan meatball sub. We'll see if it's improved. Sometimes the princess makes these anecdotes, and I'm just like very confused as I read the camera, and I don't really ever understand. Probably saying there's a lot of stuff that comes out of my mouth because I don't understand what comes out of my mouth, even when talking fast or even the points I'm trying to get to. But this thing tastes just like Louis pizza, including like that sometimes burnt Louis pizza you get because the meatballs are this weird level of burnt where they're burnt in spots but not others. And not the good kind of burnt, like crispy burnt, just burnt. The rest of the sandwich, the bread is subpar. I get better bread at like a Publix or like a Larry's Giant Subs or even a Firehouse Subs has better bread than this. Adding butter to bread does not make it better. This one isn't buttered, but like it's not hitting. It's like meatballs and marinara in between subpar bread. Vegan cheese does help. I'm glad they do have it. But I think, remember the jackfruit sandwich that we had previously was a lot better than this one, and I'm sad that one went away and this one stayed. I feel like they took away the wrong one. I would give this 2.75 out of 5 claws. So Earl of Sandwich is our next contender. A lot of people come to Earl of Sandwich. A lot of people swear by this place. It's a mixed bag. My results here have not always been the best, and I know that when I have said things that are not so positive about this place, everybody informs me that I ordered the wrong sandwich. I still maintain that if I can only order a particular sandwich out of this place to be considered good food, it's not a good sandwich shop. However, now they also have like deli sandwiches, like cold sandwiches, which is interesting. I could have paired cold sandwich versus cold sandwich, but I decided to go with what they're known for, their hot sandwiches. So we got the Caprese sandwich. It is just cheese on toasted bread. You got a little bit of balsamic in here on top. You got that mozzarella cheese in there, a little bit of basil. It looks like a Caprese. Does it taste like a Caprese? I'll admit, my expectations were low. It eats like a fancy grilled cheese sandwich. It's definitely pressed and compressed down. I feel like the filling in this sandwich, even though there's a lot of bread, is a lot less than what we got at the Chip 'n Dale Café. And this is the first time I've gotten a sandwich in a long time where I felt like it was overly buttered. It's okay, but I feel like even with the fancy sandwiches and it being hot, I still feel like Chip 'n Dale's is a little bit better in the cheese portion. 3.5 out of 5 claws. So I decided to go for a random pick because I just refuse to believe that the holiday turkey is the only good sandwich here. So I went with the full Montagu. Now I'm assuming that's like a play on the term full Monty because there's a little bit of everything, just meats hanging in the wind, if you know what I mean. So you have roast beef, ham, turkey, tomato lettuce with a mustard, and then their house Earl dressing on a sandwich. This one's also served hot and pressed. I'm just gonna go ahead and get the biggest hanging meat here on the side. Here's the thing. I think really what does it for me is that when I'm thinking back to Chip 'n Dale's Café, the bread was average. It was just like wheat bread, like sliced wheat bread, but the meat was good. It was really high quality, like boar's head deli meat. Whereas the meat here, average. The bread, below average. So when you average it out, it just doesn't give you anything. Yes, there's the roast beef in here. There's turkey, there's ham. We got cheese, the mustard. Even the mustard is unimpressive. Like the mustard's just sort of like there. The Earl dressing, maybe some weird play on Italian. The lettuce is floppy and non-crunchy. Like I'm just not. It's given nothing. It's given like Kmart Publix sub. It's just not. It's not a vibe. And the thing is like if you're gonna walk all the way to the Earl of Sandwich, you can keep walking. Just walk right past it, and the boats are right here at the corner of Disney Springs. You can take that to Saratoga. Go to Chippendales as long as it's before 4 because they do close at 4. 5. And get you a sandwich there. It's cheaper. And honestly, a little bit better taste. So if I have to weigh which one's better, do I want average bread and above average innards, or do I want average to below average everything? The clear winner is Chippendales. The only argument that I think you could possibly make is that the portion sizes are slightly, and I say ever so slightly bigger, because these are mostly bread. I think honestly the meat quantity that I'm getting in this compared to what I got at Chippendales is basically the same. They do have a bigger beer selection though, so there's that. I would give this a 3 out of 5 claws. Honestly, I'm just wishing I got 2 of the turkey and Swiss from Chippendales now.
Aww.
Earl of Sandwich faithfuls, come defend your Earl in the comments. I have to wonder who bribed Downtown Disney, because they have 2 Earl of Sandwiches in California at Downtown Disney, on either end of Downtown Disney, and one of them is 2 stories. Not worth 2 stories.
Well, that was going to be Gordon Ramsay, but I mean, we have a 1-story one here. But if you just walk a few more steps to Saratoga, you can have the best sandwiches at Walt Disney World. So I think the only other place we could compare is the Boardwalk Deli, but it's not the same as just create your own sandwich. You can do it here and Chippendale.
Yeah.
So
We're going to know what you guys think. Given what you've seen, which one of those sandwiches would you prefer to have? Or are we just wholly wrong about Earl of Sandwich and you're going to come for us? If you need to, that's what the comments is for. We will happily talk to you and answer you, even if you're wrong.
did you even know about Chippendales? Tell us about that in the comments.
Not a hidden gem, just hidden from us. But we know what you guys think. As always, if there's anything else you can see us do, the comments will always be the place to find us. Hit that notification bell if you want to see other videos like this. And
we have new videos 5 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
we'll see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, well, I think Bear might eat himself into Earl of Sandwich and just eat it every day.
I was actually wondering how much they would charge to rent from living here. It looks roomy enough, you know. A chair or a little area rug. But you heard the girl.